Good evening. I would like to call our regular city council meeting back to order at 7 p.m. At this time, I would like to ask Bishop Bode Swanson from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to come forward for the invocation, and then we will have a Cub Scout Pack 771 come forward to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Our Father in heaven, we are grateful this evening to be here in this beautiful building in our city council for this meeting. We're grateful for our wonderful city, for the beautiful place that we live, and for the many blessings that we all enjoy in our lives. We're grateful for our government and for the freedoms that we enjoy as Americans. We're grateful for our beautiful state and this city. We're grateful for our families and for the things that we hold near and dear to our hearts. We're grateful for the right and the freedom to worship how we feel fit, and we ask that Thou will bless this body and this the proceedings here tonight, that they will be inspired and that they will be guided by Thy Spirit. We pray for all of us in this community that we'll be safe. We pray for the members of the City Council, the members of our police and fire departments, and all the services in our city. We pray that all of us will be humble and look to Thee in times of need, and look for ways that we might be able to serve in our community and to build our community and to continue to contribute in ways that are meaningful. We ask now for Thy Spirit to attend this meeting and ask for these things humbly in Thy name. Amen.
Gentlemen, please remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Cub Scout Pack 771, Color Guard, advance. Please place your hand over your heart. Those in uniform and veterans salute. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance to our nation's flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Audience, you may be seated.
Okay, and boys, stay there. We'll be right down. Didn't they do a great job? Yes. Thank you. You did a great job, and thank you for starting off our city council meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. We love having you here and hope that you enjoy this occasion and being with us. So if you could, I'll give you the microphone, and if you could tell us your first name, what grade you'll be starting at the end of August, and what school you go to.
Hi, I'm Chad. I'm going to 5th grade and I'm 10 years old.
Let's see what grade you're in. The school. Oh.
And I go to Marion Bergeson Elementary School.
I'm David, and I go to Bergeson Elementary, and I will be in 5th grade.
Hi, I'm Michael. I go to Marion Bergeson, and I'm gonna go to 5th grade.
Hi, I'm Aiden, and I go to Marion Bergeson, and I will go into 5th grade also.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm going into 5th grade, and I go to Marion Bergeson.
Hi, I'm Lawrence. I'm going to 4th grade, and I'm 9.
Hi, my name is
Jacob. I'm going into 4th grade, and I go to Marion Bergeson.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I will be going in 5th grade, and I go to Bergeson Elementary School. Here you go.
Hi, my name is Paige Krasuski, and I am turning 8 on the 30th. I'm going into 3rd grade, and I go to Marion Bergeson Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Matthew Brown. I go to Mandarin Bergeson Elementary School. I'm going to go into 2nd grade, and I'm 7.
Hi, I'm Jake. I'm 10 and I go to Marion Bergeson and I'm going into 5th grade.
Yeah. I'm Jason. I'm the Cub Master, and I'll be going into 40th grade in the fall. Happy to be Cub Master at PAC 771. Very proud of you all.
And my name is Bill, and I am the den leader for all these boys going into 5th grade, the Webelow 2s.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for your commitment to the youth in our community. Here's the Mayor's Challenge coin as a token of our appreciation for your commitment to the youth and developing the leadership skills in these boys. Plus, having a lot of fun. Aren't you having fun as scouts? Yes. And Paige, early happy birthday. How exciting. Yay, girl power. Okay, and the first one, that is pretty significant. That is. So you need to remember this when you're our age, and that's going to be like, wow, Paige was the first one, the first girl in this pack. Good for you, and good for the pack, too. Okay, well, I think we have some parent paparazzi here. If you would like to come down and take pictures.
Get between Chad and, yeah, there you go. Because our cameras are very small.
Yes. Okay, turn around, face. Okay, fantastic job. Who's going to dismiss the troop?
I will. Color guard dismiss.
Thank you. Okay, there are no presentations tonight, so we can go back up to the dais. And since there are no presentations, we will now move to our next item, which is public communications. Martha McNicholas. Okay, and you have 3 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record.
Good evening. My name is Martha McNicholas, 23 Malibu, Laguna Niguel, 30-year resident, also 30-year cancer survivor. And what I'm here to remind you that Relay for Life is coming up on July 28th. And while we have a sizable Laguna Niguel participation, the event is not in our city this year. We've joined with the communities of Aliso Viejo, Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, and San Clemente to have the Coastal Communities Relay for Life, and there should be an invitation for each of you. We hope you can join us. There is a Laguna Niguel City Family Fights Back team headed by former city employee Pam Lawrence. You want to wave, Pam, so they know who you are? Okay. So you're welcome to join her team and help fundraise there. You're also welcome to just come down and join us for the event. We do have a fabulous silent auction. And some interesting entertainment. So we hope you can join us. Like I said, it's not in our city this year. Not our choice. It was the American Cancer Society's, but we hope to still make it a successful event. Raise money for American Cancer Society. As you know, it's still not a cured disease, as you can tell from my recent surgery today. So I'm still fighting it. I just hope my kids don't have to fight it. So hope you can join us. You've always been a great supporter. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Martha. Next is Stephanie Winstead.
My name's Stephanie Winstead. I'm a resident of Laguna Niguel, 29436 Point Royale. And I'm here as chair-elect for the Laguna Niguel Chamber of Commerce. Just wanted to update the mayor and city council members on events that are happening with the chamber and our outreach with the community. One is that we've tried to partner with Trio, which is a company that has an app on your phone that encourages people to shop local. So we want people to download the Trio app, take pictures of the receipts. It's a promotional-based app, so you can get rewards and use them at other businesses that have signed up. It's a pilot program for our Shop Laguna Niguel. So after Black Friday through the end of the year, as you know, we do Shop Laguna Niguel, trying to get people to shop local. This Trio app is supposed to be a pilot program to help to see how that's going to work and try to smooth the flow of the burden at the chamber office. So please check out the Trio app and shop local. Also, next week, Thursday, is going to be a multi-member ribbon cutting and event that's going to be hosted by the CEO of the chamber, educating people on the benefits of the Chamber of Commerce. So people are welcome to attend that, and that'll be from 11 to 12 next Thursday. And then the following day, Friday, is our chamber breakfast. So it's a networking event, starts at 7:30 at El Niguel Country Club, and it's open to the public. So we want people to attend that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Next is John Smith.
Good evening. John Smith, 23712 RJ Way, resident of Laguna Niguel for 22 years. I'm here because I have a concern with the slope that backs up to my home, managed by another homeowners association. I've lived in my current residence for 18 years. I've been to board of director meetings for the homeowners association that owns the slope that backs up to my home, asking them to maintain the slope with no avail. I've contacted their management company to discuss ways that we could resolve the issues pertaining to the slope, and they only returned my call this past Sunday when I informed them that I would be presenting before the city council. So I'm really looking for some guidance in terms of, and I have some pictures of the issue. There are trees that are dead and have been dead on the slope for at least 4 years. And so there are eucalyptus trees that have not been trimmed. There are trees that are close to homeowners on that back up to the slope that belong to the other homeowners association that have been removed, but other trees are ignored. And I have pictures of those eucalyptus trees that for at least the last 8 years have not been trimmed or touched. And they create problems with leaves that are mold and have bugs. They fall into my yard, into my drainage areas that I have to clean, and it's just very unsightly. And I'm not sure at this point what other remedies I can take. The first thing probably is that there's a fire danger as we go through the summers, and the trees that are dead aren't being maintained. So that's my concern. And so I'd like to leave these with
You can leave them with the city clerk. Okay, and thank you for bringing this to our attention. City Manager Ridge, we have his contact information. Can a member of staff please contact Mr. Smith?
Actually, I would ask Director Roseberry to maybe meet John in the back of the room, and she can take down all the information so we can move quickly on it.
Okay, great.
And I do have the address of the homeowners association management company that I've been in contact with.
Okay, so our Director of Community Development, Leslie Roseberry, she'll be speaking with you in the back of the room to get more information.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, City Clerk Gomez, are there any additional gold slips?
No, Mayor, that was the last one.
Okay, so public communications is now closed. Okay, we will now move on to our consent calendar, items 1 through 14. I'd like to note that on item number 4, the minutes for the regular city council meeting on June 19th on page 2, we will be voting on the current version that is highlighted in the red folders. I personally will also be abstaining from voting on item number 8, as one of the items being purchased through the vendor is from the company that my husband is employed by. Are there any items that need to be pulled for comments or discussion?
I only need to abstain on 3 and 4, which are the minutes from the last meeting that I had to miss.
Number 14, please.
Item number 11.
Are you pulling it?
Yes, not pulling. For
Ab-
perceived potential conflict of
Are you
interest.
pulling or are you abstaining?
I'm abstaining.
Abstaining, okay. Okay, so I have the only item being pulled is item number 14.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve the remainder of the consent calendar. All in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Please note that I abstained from item number 8, Mayor Pro Tem Jennings from items number 3 and 4, and Councilman Minigar from number 11. Okay, thank you. Okay, item number 14.
Thank you. I'm pulling item number 14. Item number 14 is very exciting. This is the award of contracts for the new community building, and I can't say how thrilled I am. If I may go back about 8 years ago, I walked into the community building and the water was overflowing from the sinks, the bathrooms didn't work. It was a major disaster, and it was an old building, and it really needed to go. That was about 8 years ago. But I'm very excited tonight that after all the tier 1, 2, and 3s, that this one is going to occur. I'm also very happy to see that CW Driver will be there. They're the ones who did the City Hall, and they did a great job, and it was on time and well managed. So I'm very excited to have that. The reason to pull this is I inquired earlier, I wanted to know if all these contractors are bonded. I wanted to make sure each and every one, they may not be bonded for the entire amount of the proposal, but they are bonded. Can somebody address that for me?
Councilmember Lindholm, I will ask our acting Public Works Director, Ziad, to answer that question because he did the research for you earlier.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, they are bonded. They are bonded. They have a performance bond for their proposal. So whatever their bid amount is, that will be the performance bond that will go with the agreement that we'll be signing with them.
So each and every one of those that we're seeing tonight, that we'll be approving tonight, is bonded, and they were all pre-qualified, correct? That we know that.
Most of them, a lot of the trades were pre-qualified, not all of them. So the specialty trades were pre-qualified.
Okay, so the specialties were pre-qualified.
Yes, ma'am.
And then, but every one that we're looking at here is bonded.
That is correct.
All right. I'm very happy to be supporting this measure. I'm grateful to all the prior city councils, and I'm very grateful to this current city council for moving forward on this project. I'm happy to move this item.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Lindholm, seconded by Councilmember Davies. Any other comments on it? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Passes unanimously. And I would just like to thank Councilmember Lindholm for her vision on this. This has been many years in the making, and we are all very excited about the completion of the tiers at Crown Valley Park, and that starts with the beginning of Tier 3. So thank you. Okay. So that takes care of the consent calendar. And now we are on to, we're there already. Other business and council reports. Okay, so first we have the Crown Valley Park Tier 3 Ad Hoc Committee. Councilmember Davies, would you like to report on that, or would you like me to say something? Or?
On the tier 3?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just what our council member Lindholm was doing. We basically went over all the different contracts. You know, there's going to be an increase, especially right now if you look, the increase in steel, increase in labor. So any project you're seeing, whether it's our project or projects throughout the county and the state and the United States, they're a little bit higher than they were, but we're very excited about moving forward. I mean, this is kind of our last thing. This is the community center, something that the entire city is going to be using. Again, we are paying, you know, with cash, and it's, you know, our goal is to have it done by early 2020, and hopefully we'll have a good holiday parade heading on over there, or tree lighting. So we're very excited, and I believe we're going to be starting in September. Is that correct? We're going to try to get through August with the concerts.
The actual start date will be mid-August.
Okay, great. So we will be posting that on the site too, to let people know in regards to what's going on with the construction. We did that with Tier 2 as well, keeping an eye and kind of doing a time zone so you could see where we're at. So thank you.
And also like to add that there's a groundbreaking ceremony for that on July 31st at 10 a.m. The entire community is invited because this really is something to celebrate. This is probably the largest capital improvement project that our city has undertaken. So this was broken into 3 phases, and now this is Tier 3. So we're very excited about it, and we know that the community will just love it when it's completed. So, okay, now the Economic Development Ad Hoc Committee. We had a meeting on, was it June 27th? Okay, where we invited the property managers of our retail centers to meet with City Manager Ridge, Director Roseberry, and staff, and to really engage them in the process of our concierge level service and how can we streamline processes for our businesses and our property managers. So it was a very good meeting, and we look forward to continuing that dialogue with them. Did you have anything you'd like to add?
No, I don't think so. We did have one separate ad hoc meeting after that as well, which is continuing the thought on what we can do and try to be strategic about looking not only just what we have in vacancies right now and trying to fill that, but be very strategic about 5 and 10 years down the road and trying to think about that. So I've been very pleased with the outcome of those. We have a lot of work left to do, but it's all good, and it is robust work that's going very well. So glad to report it.
Thank you. And now, council reports. Who would like to start? Councilmember Lindholm.
I can start, and in view of keeping this meeting short, I'm not going to report on anything.
Okay.
I'm going to piggyback off that as well. Really, I think the Tier 3 meeting that we had, and I do want to just say, and you can talk about it, but you did a wonderful, another Meet the Mayor here. It was great, a great turnout, a lot of information out to the community, so thank you, and great job, as well as to staff.
Councilman Minigar?
On Thursday, July 28th, I attended the ACEC's banquet for presenting TCA with the Best Employer of the Year award in Costa Mesa on Wednesday, July 4th. Along with Mayor Pro Tem John Mark Jennings, I attended the Laguna Niguel Chamber of Commerce's serving annual pancakes breakfast for the attendees of the Run in the Parks. On Friday, July 6th, I attended the Laguna Niguel Chamber of Commerce's Governmental Affairs meeting, connecting local leaders with a special presentation on local wildfires. Be Prepared by Kim Brown of Orange County Fire Authority. On Wednesday, July 11th, I attended the TCA Joint Executive Ad Hoc Committee, and then I attended the Vision Planning Ad Hoc Committee with other elected board members in Irvine. On Thursday, July 12th, I attended the ACCOC second annual reception at Newport Beach City Hall. On Saturday, July 14th, by the invitations of the cities of Irvine and Lake Forest, I attended 2 stem cell research companies' grand openings in Lake Forest and Irvine Spec Room. And last but not least, yesterday, I came to the City Hall to pull the nomination papers for running for re-election for the city council. It seems to me I'm not getting enough of it after 22 years. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem?
Great, thank you, Mayor. Only a word of congratulations and thank yous to Parks and Rec. I thought the 4th of July event was a blast, extraordinarily well attended. I had pancakes, they were good. And so it was really fun. Then that culminated in the concert in the park that night, which was just a lot of fun. And then, of course, one of the best fireworks shows ever, of course, as always. And that the concerts in the park this year have been, I don't know, exceptionally good. I don't know, they're always great, but for some reason they're really well attended and we're really enjoying it. So I just want to say thanks to Parks and Rec for doing a good job. So thank you.
Thank you. On June 22nd was the Chamber of Commerce luncheon for the state of the city. And we had a great turnout by our business community. And also I'd like to give a thank you to the mayors from the surrounding cities who also attended. Elected officials from different cities work together in our regional boards on a variety of topics. So it's always great when you have other mayors or other council members from other cities at your city and supporting you in what you do. So I appreciate their being here. And the State of the City video is now on our city website. So if anyone would like to see that, please go to our city website and you can view that. Our new website, yes, thank you, Ms. Bell, our new website. And attended the South Orange County Economic Coalition State of the County and also the ACCOC Legislative Committee. And again, I have to echo what Mayor Pro Tem Jennings said about 4th of July. Absolutely fabulous. I mean, 4th of July starts very early here in Laguna Niguel. I think I arrived at the park at around 6 in the morning. And I had the honor of starting the 5K, 10K run in the park for the YMCA. No, I did not start the run, but I did the welcome. My family was down there running. But that was their 40th annual run in the park, and that raises money for scholarships for the Y. So it's a great thing that our community has participated in and hosted for many years. That was followed by the Chamber of Commerce Pancake Breakfast, and then our free swim at the pool, and then our concert in the amphitheater, and then the fireworks. So it's always a fabulous day in Laguna Niguel on 4th of July. So a huge thank you to our Parks and Rec team. Thank you. And please pass that on to them, Director Giglio. And on July 11th, we had the Meet the Mayor Community Fair in the community room right across the hall. And our community partners were there. They're the ones that provide the service infrastructure to our city, our trash collection, our street sweeping, our utilities, our road maintenance, our Chamber of Commerce. So they were there to provide information to our residents in a community fair style. So everyone got lots of good giveaways, lots of great information. We had big trucks out there for the children to explore. And so thank you to our city staff for helping to put that on, and also for our community partners for being there. And, you know, at the last city council meeting, one thing I want to be sure that we follow up on is that the city council gave direction to staff regarding the parking in the Hidden Hills neighborhood. So City Manager Ridge, could you please update the community on what's been done or is in process of being done on that?
Certainly, Mayor Genoway. So as directed at the last council meeting, I've been working very closely with our acting public works director, and we have a number of ideas that we're in process of implementing that we do want to take back through to the Traffic and Transportation Commission. But to help alleviate the problem, a few of the ideas include increasing the street sweeping to every week as opposed to every other week, enhancing the existing lighting for safety in the area. And we have also already had maintenance crews doing trash pickup in the area on a weekly basis. And we're looking at exploring some potential areas where we would do some limited time parking that would help facilitate greater use of the park and make it easier access to the school. So those are a number of things that we're researching and working on, and we plan to take it to the next Traffic and Transportation Commission meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. And you know, Laguna Niguel is a remarkable community, and we all work together. But the residents, you're our ears and eyes out in the community and what's going on in the neighborhoods. And we always say, see something, say something. Well, that applies not only to law enforcement, but many aspects of our community life. And one thing, or an example of what's been happening in our geographic area, we're known for our expansive soil. And then with this heat, sometimes that can produce a buckling of the sidewalks. And we have seen some of that happen. But what may have been a flat sidewalk one day when city crews were working in that area or just driving by, it may be buckled the next day. So we're counting on our community to be the eyes and ears. And if you see something, please say something. Report it to the city so that we can take care of it. If you have a cell phone, you should have the city app on your cell phone. It's very easy. Go to the city app. It says on there, report an issue. Hit that, and then you just report the issue. That then goes to our Public Works Department or the appropriate department, and then they become aware of the situation and can go out and take care of that. So it's very easy, but remember, see something, say something in all aspects of our community life, because we at the city are here to serve you, our residents, and we appreciate the partnership that we have with you. So thank you for that, and we will start with, how about Chief McDaniel?
Thank you, Mayor, and good evening, Council. Police Services is hosting National Night Out Tuesday, August 7th. That's the night of our next City Council meeting. It's from 5 to 8, so if you want to attend, you folks can go right at 5. It'll be at Laguna Niguel Elementary, which is on Niguel Heights Road. Be information booths on crime prevention, emergency preparedness, fire prevention, pool safety, and traffic safety. And for the kids, we'll have face painting, giant slides, snow cones, horses, free food, and much more. So it's always a great time. We get a great turnout. Please, everybody come out and join us, and hopefully you guys will join us as well.
Did you say horses?
Our mounted patrol or our mounted unit is planning to bring some horses out for us.
Oh, how cool.
So, yeah.
Nice, okay.
No rides, though.
No rides?
All right.
Okay. All right. Darn. Director Erlinson. Okay. City Attorney Dixon.
Nothing tonight.
Director Roseberry.
Thank you. Just a really quick update on Cresta Villa. The city has issued them a provisional occupancy permit, and the state of California came to inspect last week, and they passed that inspection. So they are oh so close, and we will let you know when it's all tied up.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Mesboudy.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, council members. All the bus pads work is done on Crown Valley, and then the Niguel work. So we had a couple of days of closures on Niguel. That's also been completed. So now we start into the second phase where we're going to have a lot of grinding and then paving. So bear with us. We're trying the best to get it done as soon as possible and move the project forward. So hopefully end of August, the project should be done.
Okay. Thank you. City Clerk Gomez. Okay. Director Giglio.
Great, thank you. You may not know, tomorrow at the pool from 7 to 9 p.m. we have a summer swim zen for adults only. During lap swim, you can go and listen to soothing sounds and enjoy the warm weather in the pool. So our daily pool admission fees do apply there, but it's kind of a different fun program they're trying out. Sea Country Senior and Community Center has a courtyard concert this Thursday from 1:30 to 3. It's $5. You get some treats and you get to listen to steel drum music. And our second Rule the Pool event is this Friday at Crown Valley Park from 8 to 10 p.m. We had 155 kids at the first one, so it's a great starting attendance. We will probably continue to build from there. That's for 8 to 13-year-olds, and it's $5 at the door. Our annual Kids Campfire program is Saturday, July 28th from 6 to 9. Pre-registration is required. That's for 6 to 12 years old, and the cost is $25 and includes foods, games, and a hike. And space is still available for the Fall Boutique and Crafts Fair at Sea Country on Saturday, October 6th. So please tell everyone you know, anyone who has handmade crafts, we'd love to see what they have. There's applications available online and in our rec brochure. And thank you for the compliments about 4th of July. It's a busy day for us, but it's a lot of fun. We don't do it on our own. Our police services and our public works department certainly helped out a ton with that event. I know Sergeant Songer, I think, was there from 6 a.m. to probably the close. So we appreciate the support of your staff. And I know Ziad was very helpful in getting the streets cleared and opening up parking for the event. So we have a good team here. It's not just Parks and Rec. We certainly work hard, but we have a lot of people helping us out. But thank you for the compliments.
Thank you. Ms. Bell?
Very quickly, I just wanted to let the City Council and the residents know that there is an item of federal legislation. It's S3157, and it's the SB 649, the Small Cell Technology bill. Now it's on the federal level, so a letter was written to our representatives and also to our to our congressman and our 2 senators opposing that bill on behalf of the City Council. I think this is probably the 4th or 5th letter we've written on that topic. 1 on the local control issue, and 2 because we don't want to have all these small cell towers all throughout town. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. City Manager Ridge.
Yes, Mayor, just a couple of items. I first want to congratulate our Chief of Police Services. There was a recent leadership assessment done, and it was conducted by the Association of Orange County Deputy Sheriffs. And Matt received a score of 4.88 out of 5, ranking him one of the top leaders. I believe it was number 4 out of all of the lieutenants that were ranked. So congratulations,
Yay.
Chief. And the last item is just to report on July 2nd, I met with Carolee Darnell from Southern California Edison, and she wanted to present information to us about reliability improvements, wildfire mitigation, and grid resiliency. And one of the things that we talked a lot about is they're taking new measures to be proactive. They're going to be monitoring, because part of our city is considered a fire hazard area. They're going to be watching circuits and analyzing the climate and the weather, and proactively possibly de-energizing some of the circuits prior to something taking place, such as a fire. So we're going to be working very closely with them in communications. We're also working with our emergency manager and police services as well. But it's a measure that other utility companies have done for a while, and it's just something new for Southern California Edison. That's all.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Well, this concludes our regular City Council meeting. We are now adjourned at 7:39 p.m.